Hello and welcome back, or welcome for the first time to Daily Glow. I am Caitlin and I have been reading tarot since I was 8 years old. I am also a medium, clairvoyant, clairaudient, etc., etc. I don't want to wear that bracelet right now, but that's a good one for wealth. So we're going to put it right there. So today I have a money, finance, career pick a card reading. This will be a bonus reading. So separate from our normal weekend pick a card reading. Everything's a little discombobulated as I am in the middle of moving. So everything will probably be a little discombobulated for about a month. I don't know. I am missing some of my decks, but I'm sure they're in boxes somewhere. So you can jump right to your reading. I'm going to go over the crystals. The timestamps will be in the description box. Thank you for your patience with me as I'm a little bit more disorganized than normal with my temporary setup here that I have. Okay, let's see. Okay, so pile one, this is your card image. And you have citrine. This is a raw citrine. Citrine is one of the primary crystals associated with wealth and abundance. It's also a stone associated with joy, and it's called the merchant's stone. And it's said to bring sunshine to dark places. Okay, pile two, your stone is the prehnite, which is a stone that's associated with flourishing and success and well-being, more so as far as heart healing, joy, and happiness. But of course, that is a key part of abundance. And where? There we go. I am discombobulated. There we go. And the waterfall is your image. Okay. And pile three, I did some research on this mystery stone, and I really do believe that I'm quite confident at this point that it is a Druzy quartz. So we went from quartz to chalcedony. I don't know. But anyway, this is quartz. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so quartz is a stone that's associated with manifestation, increasing powers of manifestation, spirituality, divination, and deep inner wisdom. Okay. And your image is this beautiful lake at either sunrise or sunset, whatever you think that is. Okay. So go ahead and pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. I don't edit my videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and set these off to the side. Okay. I don't have very much room here. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh yes, let's do that. Excellent. There we go. Creative problem solving. Love that. Welcome, pile one, to your reading. If you chose this beautiful tree with the sun over it and the citrine crystal, this is your reading. Let's find out what you have in store for finance and career. Okay, great. So I have several decks out, and I'm just going to pull intuitively. And intuitively, I'm feeling drawn to this really super fun Millennial Tarot. Now, I do want to say, as I'm getting this ready, my little disclaimer, I have been reading tarot for many, many years, since I was 8 years old. I've been reading tarot for other people for Oh my gosh, how long? I don't know, like 25 years or something. Just a really long time. So yes, I'm doing real tarot reading, real channeling. However, these these readings are intended for fun. I don't believe that it's like a necessary thing, you know? This is a fun thing that we do that can also be deeply meaningful. But if you're not having fun, my suggestion is to find something else to do that will be more edifying with your time, because not necessarily every reading might resonate with you, you know? That's okay. So it's a fun way to play with your intuition and get more in touch with your own intuition. Yeah. And it's not intended to take the place of any sort of professional medical advice or anything, or any sort of professional advice at all. Okay. I'm going to peek at these and see how the energy is doing. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I want to work with the energy a little bit more. I really want to tap into my pile ones. And I'm just gonna leave it open-ended for career and finance because I'm really curious actually what will come through here. And that's what I'm being guided to do, is to leave it open-ended. So what do my pile one viewers need to know about career and finance? Just check on the energy real quick. Oh, I love that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We have new gig. Mm-hmm. Okay. That was kind of in the back of my head, but that verifies. Yeah, now with the audio, there is a little bit of like, I don't know, a little echo in the room, so I apologize if the microphone is picking that up. This is just a temporary setup. Okay. So there is a message here for somebody to consider a new career pathway that involves more education or an internship, but probably more education. So for someone, it could be a good idea to look for um, a higher education program, a continuing education program. Consider pursuing a higher degree, or in a smaller scale, um, look at getting maybe a certificate of some kind, you know. You can also take college classes for things like learning Excel, um, um, professional writing, you know, things like that. Whatever feels like it might be useful. Okay. It's really important. So what they're telling me now is that it's really important for you to believe in yourself and pursue your future with confidence. And yeah, for somebody, if you just recently got your degree, or if you're finishing a degree now, and you're feeling anxious about looking for a new job with your degree or your new education that you just got, there is a message that you need to be very confident and believe in yourself, because you absolutely have what it takes. Whether you are at the beginning of pursuing education or at the end of pursuing education, there's a message here to have confidence in yourself, believe in yourself. Yeah, believe in your decisions. Hmm. Yeah, don't believe people who are giving you negative if people are giving you advice which sounds caring, if people are giving you advice which sounds caring, but it's negative, or like, oh, you shouldn't try that. Oh, that doesn't make any money. Oh, you don't need more education. You know, things like that. There is a warning about whose advice you listen to. as far as well-meaning friends, or even friends who may not be well-meaning, they may have another agenda. People may be jealous, or people may just be projecting their own fears. And this is especially true if you're looking at pursuing some sort of creative career or secondary hustle or something. And people are like, oh, you can't make any money doing that. Like, you can't make any money. What is he doing? Is he carving? I can't tell. Is he like at a potter's wheel? I think he's at a potter's wheel. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Okay. What are you telling us about hustle culture? Okay, they are act so personally not loving hustle culture myself personally, but the message that I'm getting is that this is actually the time for you to hustle in pursuit of something that you actually care about. So this is the time to put that energy towards something that you're passionate about. That's what they're saying. And to go potentially off the grid or off the beaten path and do something that, like, don't be afraid to do something kind of different or go out on your own. Hmm. Yeah, confirmation. Because that's the path that's in alignment. The path that's in alignment for you, career-wise, is going to be the path less traveled. Mhm. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try to hide this back here. Have to find spots for things. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I grabbed these for a reason, so let's see what this says. This is a deck I got off of Etsy. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Okay. Okay. So we have Orchid, attaining luxury. Nice. I like that for you. Ideas and inspiration, good luck. Okay, see, the ideas that you have are not crazy, and there's good luck for you in regards to your ideas that you're having. This one fell on the floor, so that means there's a lot of energy around it. It says if there is a career idea which involves hustle, but you are intensely passionate about it, then you should absolutely pursue it. That's just the energy that I'm getting here because it's something that you truly love. If it's something that you truly love and you're passionate about it, then you persevere with it. We have passion and desire again, challenges and success, because there may be challenges, but you can overcome them and be successful and you're going to have incredible good luck and attain a level of wealth which involves attaining luxury and success. Okay. Now, for those of you who have told me that I'm just reading the cards, dude, the cards are the ones that my spirit guides spit out for me. Okay? That's why I'm reading them. How do you think it works? Oh my gosh. And also, I'm not just reading the cards, so there. Most of you guys are absolutely amazing, though. This has been a really fun experience being able to share this with so many people. Oh, I don't want to put these away yet. Okay. I have another deck I want to take a look at. This is the one I thought I was grabbing before. Okay, wait, that was a message on the bottom of the deck. Yes, they told me that was a message. Pay yourself first. Okay, so that's a message. So as you are hustling, make sure that you set aside the money that you need for yourself first. What does that mean? That means whatever it means to you. Okay, I don't know what that means to you to pay yourself first, but that's the idea is to prioritize yourself. Make your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid for yourself. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. This one is one that's hard for you. Ask for your needs to be met. That's why it fell out upside down. It is difficult for you to ask for help. And you don't always need to ask other people for help. It's saying you can ask your spiritual helpers for help. Okay. Okay. So donations, tithing, and charitable work. This is talking about just as you're paying yourself first, you're also not forgetting other people. So this is about balance and focusing on your priorities. This is all connected. You don't want to throw all of your money into your new hustle. That doesn't mean that it's not the right thing to do. If it's something you're passionate about and you feel really strongly about it, then you should pursue it. And maybe it's not a side hustle. I keep saying that, but for some of you, it could be some sort of unusual job or an internship possibility or, whatever it is that's a little bit off the beaten path for you. It could be going back to school. So whatever that is for you. Um, this doesn't mean that you have to be giving money to donate or to charity if you don't have any money for that. That's not what it means. And I'm not making any like financial advice here. This is an energy message that's about keeping your energy balanced. That's all. Just keeping your energy balanced as far as your own priorities go. Knowing what are your priorities, and then as far as other people, and as far as yourself, and then also your passion projects, keeping it all balanced. If you keep it all balanced and also ask your divine and spiritual helpers to help you meet your needs, then what this reading is saying for whoever this resonates for, there's successful funding coming in for this path, um, for this endeavor. Crowdfunding partnerships and other potential investments are available to help you. That's what it says. You can be supported. Yeah. So for somebody, there's um, a message to take a chance. And then also, this may be something that someone doesn't want to look at, but somebody may need to clear their debts first. So only take that if that applies to you. Okay. Anything else from this deck? Okay. This says obstacles and blocks are lifted. Okay. So it's possible for someone as you clear your debts and bring your priorities, your financial priorities into balance in whatever way that is best and works for you, then obstacles and blocks are lifted as you open up to divine help also. Like you're doing the work and you're also asking your spiritual helpers and the divine to also meet you or meet your efforts too. Wonderful. Mhm. This one, to sacred destiny. Hmm. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. Okay, we're getting a message. What do my pile ones need to know right now? What do my pile ones need to know right now? Thank you. Action. It's time to take action. Okay, when it comes to career and finances, it's time to take action. The energy is lined up to support action. So make sure that your energy is lined up and balanced the way that you want it to be. And then this resonates. Take action. Pursue your adventure. something that will be really exciting for you. If this resonates for you, you already know what it is. There's something that you're excited about. There's an idea that you're excited about. Maybe there's a job opportunity that you're excited about. Maybe there's a career path that you're excited about. That's the thing that they're telling you to take action towards. If it's not the actual job itself, then perhaps it's pursuing education for it. Mhm. And once again, with the hermit energy, this is this is emphasizing the hermit energy, to go it alone. Yep. Even if no one else has done this path before this way, even if maybe other people have, and maybe you hoped to not have to do it alone, but now you're doing it alone. Well, they're saying then do it alone, but take action. That's the message. Because this time that you're watching this, and this is a timeless reading, this is a fortuitous time for new beginnings for you. Yeah. I feel like you've just been through a period of release. It's also possible that you may need to release a previous job, or you just released a job, or you're ready to release a job. Maybe you're ready to take a career solo. Like maybe you've worked for a company and you're looking at doing the same kind of work for yourself with private clients or something like that. Yeah. There is also a message to simplify and streamline. Yes, that's I'm getting confirmation on that. Yes, somebody needs to let go, simplify, and streamline. You may have too many projects going on. God forbid. Why would they say that? Because you need more freedom in your life. Not because somebody else is telling you that you need more freedom in your life, but because that's what you're craving. You're really craving permission to allow yourself to be set free towards what will bring you delight. Also, we have three birds here. Three birds. Three birds is heart healing, releasing heartache, and welcoming in happiness, delight. Birds may be important to you, and also you may have a prominent air sign. You may have felt that things were at a standstill right now. You are being asked to have patience. I'm still getting birds. hmm They're telling you to trust yourself. Look at all these birds. Birds are really important to somebody. So whoever, whoever birds are super important to, they're, yeah, there we go. There's another bird. Look at that. They keep giving me birds. Yeah, they're telling you that even as you do this alone, there's another bird. There's another bird. I swear. Oh my gosh. Look. Bird. Bird. They keep giving me all the birds. This isn't a bird deck. Um, even if you go it alone, you're not alone. That's what they're saying. Even if you go it alone, you're not alone. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull one more card for you from the Enchanted Art Oracle card by Mimi Pettibone. I got these on Etsy. Mhm. Celebrate the little things in everyday life. I also got that you will be celebrating. That's what I got with this. You will be celebrating before you know it. You're going to be celebrating, and celebrate every step of the way too. Also for someone, I'm getting January, like New Year's vibes. Yes, continue to take care of yourself. Do not neglect yourself and your own Needs, follow your dreams and help will find you in unforeseen ways. This is sort of the theme of this reading. Yes. Spend some time on self-care, follow your dreams, and help will find you in unforeseen ways. That's the message for pile one. Okay, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. I hope that this was a helpful reading to you, and I wish you good luck in all of your endeavors, and I hope everything is super successful, and feel free to let me know. I would love to know how it's going. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, and I don't edit my videos, so I'm just gonna get ready for pile two. Okay. Welcome to your reading, pile two. If you chose pile two, the waterfall and the Prehnite, this is your reading. I have glitter everywhere. Okay, and just a quick disclaimer. I am a tarot. Oh, interesting. My microphone just fell off. That means it's extra important to say this. Okay, so I have been a tarot reader since I was 8 years old. I mean, I started learning tarot when I was 8 years old, started reading tarot for other people when I was like, I don't know, 15. Yeah. So I've been reading tarot for a long time, also medium, clairaudient, and clairvoyant and stuff. However, these readings are for fun. That doesn't mean that they're not real. It means that this isn't like, it's not a one-to-one reading. It's not a necessary part of anyone's spiritual journey. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have validity or value. It so much does. I personally love this, but I have a lot of fun with it. What I'm saying is if you're not having a lot of fun with it, then you can definitely find something else to do. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to do this. So if what your mental health needs is to take a break or do something else, then definitely I support you doing that. These readings in no way replace any kind of professional advice at all whatsoever, okay? Okay, thank you. Now I'm doing these readings intuitively. So for pile two, I'm being drawn to these oracle cards first rather than the tarot cards. So I'm going to start with the oracle cards. Okay, and we had one fall. Oh, we had two fall on the floor. Okay. When they fall on the floor, that's extra energy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So someone is being guided to clear their debts or to clear their emotional baggage surrounding the idea of having debts. So it could be something like you could look into, now none of this is to be taken as financial advice, okay? You have to look at your own situation and get advice, or do the research, whatever, for your own situation, okay? But you might look into something like maybe like a debt consolidation, or it could have nothing to do with financial debts. It could be about balancing out energy. If you feel like there's energy left unsaid with people in your life, it can be that kind of like a karmic debt. Maybe there's somebody that you need to clear the air with. It can also be about removing broken energy in your house. Like if you have broken appliances, um, cracked vases or mugs, things like that. I'm not telling you to get rid of anything that's really special or meaningful to you. I'm not telling you to get rid of anything, but it's just an idea that some people subscribe to. I'm some people that if you have broken items in your house, that's not great energy for abundance. So that's something to consider. Now, this is an interesting card. This one says unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So, what it feels like this message is starting to come together to say is that you need to clear out karmic energy, debt energy, emotional baggage energy, whether that's literal debts or karmic baggage, however you want to look at that, that when you clear some of that energy, your life is going to open up with more ideas and more clarity about how to pursue a path to abundance. Yep, this is, yeah, okay, this is not just financial debts. This is definitely talking about emotional. This is what they're talking about. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. I mean, it can be upsetting, but holding resentments about finances pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Or my suggestion is that you could just have a neutral. You don't have to necessarily see it as a positive tool. You can just see it as a neutral, and you're just participating in the system. But if you're feeling resentful about participating in the system, definitely that energy can hold you back. It's a neutral system. Um, yeah, because the system itself is devoid of sentience or feelings. Yes, okay. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Okay. So you don't have to subscribe to an idea that um that creating abundance is all about positive thinking. That's really triggering for some people. So that's okay. You don't have to think about it that way. It's if you think about it on an energy level, it's really about looking at your space, whether that's your mental space or your physical space, and clearing out any stagnancy. Um, yeah, clearing out any stagnancy that's not going to be conducive to creating the kind of life that you want. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, now we're going to go to tarot. Pile two. Ooh, I have such a feeling of excitement. Okay, I'm getting something. Oh my gosh, guys, once you clear out that stagnant energy, it really is like this waterfall of energy is really ready to pour down into your life. That's what I'm getting. So many. Really? That's so many cards. I don't. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, somebody's been sad. So your sadness, bitterness, resentment, or just grief, but I'm getting that it is more resentment. It is holding you back. Yep. Literally, I said it before I pulled the card. It's literally holding you back. Yeah, because it's possible that capitalism gives you the ick, the current state of the economy gives you the ick. Maybe leadership at your job gives you the ick. The state of your industry lately gives you the ick. Whatever it is, I get it. Talking about releasing emotional baggage, though, that's what this is. It's about releasing and letting things go and coming to a place of forgiveness, not forgiveness of people who are like not necessarily whatever you feel is right for you, but it's not necessarily about forgiveness of people, that's a separate message unless you feel that it's related. It's just about, um, I think more of an emotional neutrality towards the situation that exists. Yes. And coming into alignment that you're not in the wrong place at the wrong time. You are precisely where your spirit determined that it wants to be right now. I mean, you wouldn't be here. This card came through in the last reading twice, so it's possible you may have messages in the first reading, pile one, um, in pile one, but pile two, you may need to go in a new direction and kind of go it on your own. You may have been tied by your resentment to a situation that you didn't really want to be in. Yeah, because you didn't want to lose your job, and so, or you didn't want to lose, what you have now. But it's saying that it's time to cut away. Yeah, it's saying that it's time to cut away and free yourself. Even if it takes you time, this doesn't have to be something that's, oh, this actually, they're saying this shouldn't be something that's overnight necessarily. So when it feels right. Yeah, and if that's very gradual, then that's very gradual. Maybe you gradually start building a life of financial independence, perhaps by building something on the side or however that looks for you, whatever that is for you. Imposter syndrome. Yeah, so I mean, that one's pretty clear cut. This is the Eight of Pentacles, but in this deck, this has strong vibes of feeling like you're not good enough or you don't measure up or you don't belong in the sphere, in the arena that you want to be in. And the message that I'm getting here is saying that's simply not true. You are very intuitive and you may bring a kind of energy towards this space, which is sort of counter to patriarchy and just the established order of how things may have been. They're encouraging you to take your intuition and your more emotionally intelligent approach. Oops, interesting. And bring that with you and allow that to inform the space that you're entering into and allow that to inspire you. You have two aces here, so it's very likely that if you let go of whatever the emotional baggage is, it looks like that there's a new opportunity or a new job for you here. Yeah, and look, I said that and then I saw this. This is literally the next card. New career. Okay? So somebody's getting a new career. You need to trust your intuition, trust yourself. That's what they're saying. Don't give in to imposter syndrome. Take the time that you need, release what you need to release, cut it out ruthlessly if that's what feels right, but also take your time if that's what feels right. Trust yourself, believe that you belong in the space that you want to be in, and there's something new on the horizon. This is going to involve letting go of something. And for some of you, that could be money. There could be an investment involved. It could require taking out loans, to finance an education or further education. That's not for everybody. But there is a trade-off for what you want. There always is. Yeah, there's a big message of release for somebody. Somebody really, really needs to let something go. Could be a career. It could be moving. Oh, it could be somebody who's being, okay. If there's a situation where somebody's being deceptive with you, or so in a career situation or a financial situation, it could be a potentially, I hope not, but it could be a partner or family member who's being financially deceptive with you, or a job where you feel like they're being deceptive or manipulative. It could be a situation that feels unsafe, and that situation is encouraging you or triggering you to be deceptive and even potentially manipulative, and that's not really who you are. It's saying that you need to let that go if you're in a situation like that. So if that doesn't apply, then don't worry about it. But if that resonates, then it's saying that you need to let that go. And for some of you, even pursue professional advice. So it could be a therapist, it could be a student counselor, it could be a career counselor, it could be a very wise friend. But yeah, if you're not sure about such a big step, then definitely talk to somebody who's very well informed, someone trustworthy. And then this is unrelated, but it looks like you do potentially have a relationship coming in. That's for somebody, but also for somebody, you may have a partner, a business partner coming in. So for somebody, if you start out on your own, you will get the business partner or investor that you want. And if that doesn't resonate with your specific situation, then it probably is just a relationship, not just a relationship. You're getting partnership, whether it is in business, finance, or relationship. So this energy meets you after you've done this work of transformation and having the courage and faith in yourself to make those changes. Yeah, right now you're at a place of indecision. So take your time and go through your process of deciding and then trust yourself. Okay. These are some Etsy cards. I mean, they're not Etsy, they're cards that I got on Etsy. What does pile two really need to know about career and finance right now? Thank you. I love it. Abundance, successful conquest. You are going to successfully overcome the challenges that you feel that you're facing. You are in an abundant energy, also a fertile energy for beginning a new business. Yep. And you will attain luxury. So that's wealth, like not even just success, but a level of a success that is also including luxury. That's amazing. I love that. It's really cool. Yeah. You will overcome the obstacles. That's that message. For those that resonate with that message. Mm, let's do Sacred Destiny Oracle. It's fast. Thank you. Wisdom. So trust your own wisdom as far as you know that it's trustworthy, and then also pursue the wisdom of others. That's the message here. So if you need professional or expert advice, then pursue that, but also trust yourself as far as your areas of expertise. Purification. Yes, you need to clear and simplify and clarify your energy by releasing any resentments or energetic debts or any literal debts that you feel in your own wisdom may be holding you back. So, whatever you think that may apply to, it's about clarifying your energy. It's about concentrating your energy and embracing this idea. So it's this idea of commitment. It's an idea of if there's something that you really want to try, then you need to fully commit to it. Again, in whatever way is wise for you. So you need to pursue the information that you need to make that decision for yourself. And then you are going to get support from your community, and this is going to open up. So even if it's something that you need to begin in solitude, they are advising you to reach out for advice and to leave the door open for people to find you and collaborate with you, even if you start out on your own. That's the message. Also, for somebody, there's a side message. If you're LGBTQ, it says to be open about that. That's a message. Yeah, that's only if somebody was wondering if they should be open about their true identity or not. It's saying yes. Yeah, that's not gonna hold you back. That's going to help you connect with the right people. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Let's get you one last message from this is the Enchanted Art Oracle cards by Mimi Pettibone. It's okay to have a voice and speak your truth, and relaxation promotes healing. Okay. So, first of all, don't hide who you are. You can be open about who you are and find the opportunities that really connect with you and the people that really connect with you. And then as far as emotional balance and, releasing, clarifying, it's about it's about a resonance which feels really nourishing for you. So it's about a less stressful lifestyle. So the releasing isn't to punish yourself or make things hard or anything like that. It's about simplifying your life down to just what promotes healing and a balanced life, maybe even a soft life if that resonates. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to read your card. Now, I didn't read the card for pile one um because it didn't resonate at that time. I wasn't feeling it. I am going to read it now. So I'll read pile one's because I'm feeling it now. So I'm going to read pile one's card, but then we're going to read your card, okay? So pile one's card, I said yes when you first thought of it. Now, when you first asked, and hallelujah, so be it, coming right up when you first gave thanks in advance. So this is a card about gratitude. And this is actually a message for you too. So you may also have pet messages in pile one potentially. Okay, you don't have to. But this is a message that I was guided to read for you right now about gratitude and giving thanks in advance. Okay, that's part of that emotional balancing. And the waterfall. An abundant life is an abundant life, not abundance all by itself. So it's about having a life, not having abundance. In case anyone asks, now you know, see yourself in the throes of living and see me at your side, sincerely, the universe. So these cards are messages from the universe on abundance. Notes from the universe on abundance by Mike Dooley. Okay. And so the message says to remember that abundance is about living a beautiful, supportive, and nourishing life, not about pursuing wealth per se on its own. Okay. Okay, and that is your message, pile two. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that that was helpful and that you got something out of that. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great rest of your day, okay? I don't edit my videos, so I am going to get ready for pile three. Okay. There it is. All right, I got it. Welcome, pile three, to your reading. If you chose this beautiful lake at sunrise or sunset and the Druzy quartz cluster, then this is your reading. Welcome to your reading on career and finance. Let's see what messages we have for you today. Now, just a quick disclaimer. I am a legitimate tarot reader. I learned to read tarot when I was 8 years old. I've been reading for other people since I was about 15. And I'm also like a medium, clairaudient, clairvoyant, and stuff like that. But these readings I offer for entertainment purposes. And the reason that I put it that way is because they're intended to be fun. Okay. So if at any time you find that you're feeling too obsessive about them or that they're triggering in any way, It's all about balance. So, whatever you need to do for your mental health, maybe take a break, find a different reader, or, whatever you need to do, I support you in that. Okay, because these should be fun. And I don't feel that this needs to be a necessary part of anybody's spiritual journey, even though there certainly can be um, really important messages that come through for people, absolutely. And yeah, but all in balance, right? All in perspective. Okay. So, pile three. Oh, and of course, last disclaimer, never intended to take the place of financial advice, therapy, any kind of professional advice of any kind. Okay, guys? I'm just a tarot reader on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, pile three. I'm so excited. Let's see what we have for you today. I'm going to start with the Millennial Tarot. You don't have to be a millennial. This is just a really fun deck that has a lot of career theming in it. So I'm going to tap into your energy. And I'm leaving this reading really open-ended as far as what kind of message wants to come out. Okay, the Emperor, patriarchy. Okay, Emperor. Okay. Give me a minute to let the message come together. Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. I love that. hmm hmm This is an interesting message that I'm getting, and please be patient with me as I try to articulate it. This is about somebody who is trying to find their own way in the patriarchy or, in the system, however you look at that. And you don't feel very powerful necessarily. You may feel a bit insecure. Now, I don't mean that you feel, this is interesting because overall you don't feel insecure. You're not an insecure person. But compared to the juggernaut of the system, which is much larger than you, in that sense, you may feel insecure sometimes. And so you are very fiercely protective of yourself. You have these fierce boundaries and you're very intelligent, but your defensiveness and your need to protect yourself and feel like a survivor constantly in a certain kind of system leaves you feeling burnt out. Okay. Now, what you have coming into the future is something new, a new opportunity that is extremely emotionally balanced, gives you emotional independence and also just a feeling of independence generally, and happiness and satisfaction, and you feel fulfilled by your work and you're able to share your heart with others. So, whereas you have been feeling burnt out by the job that you have and by your position in society at large. And also for some of you, there's just a very specific boss who is a problem for you. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna grab this. No? Okay. Okay. I'll grab this. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so for some of you, it is specifically actually your boss or leadership at your job. So there's something new coming in, something that you won't feel burnt out and you won't have to be so defensive and self-protective. It's going to be so, oh my goodness, you're just going to be such a weight off your shoulders and you're going to breathe a big sigh of relief. You're going to believe in what you're doing and feel really good about it. Yes, because you either have been or are now or will soon be shifting into a mindset of abundance. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. So you are shifting into seeing, feeling, thinking, and speaking of an abundant life as something that you already have in the present moment. And then this is what you experience more and more of. So an abundant life is more than just resources, of course. I'm waiting for that to focus again. Hmm. There we go. Okay, for somebody, there's a message to eat food that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like you have energy, whatever that means for you. Mm-hmm. For some of you, there's a need to let go of an idea that you need to suffer or sacrifice for some reason. Mm-hmm. And then there's a raise or promotion coming in. Now, this may actually be a new job. That depends. I'm feeling that energy going both ways. So it depends on who's watching this and what you are resonating with. But if you've had the sense that you may have a raise or promotion coming in, I am also getting that sense. I'm feeling that. For some of you, you may give yourself a raise or promotion by applying to a different job or creating the job that you want. I'm feeling that too. Okay, yes, it's so they're also saying to take the steps that are required to be successful. So that's about organization. That's about making a list. What would it take for you to build the lifestyle that you want? And then I'm so sorry this is so unfocused. I actually feel this is part of your message. Someone lacks focus right now. I'm not calling you out, but I'm just saying somebody is having a really hard time focusing right now. And then of course it is also Mercury retrograde, so okay, I apologize for that. So, um, organize, yes, create a list. That's what they're showing me. Create a list and break your goal down step by step into little steps and then do the work. And the reason to do the work, mhm. The reason to do the work and break it down into steps and make the horrible phone calls and update your resume and put the work in is because there is so much ultimate happiness here. There's so much satisfaction and fulfillment. This isn't about having more money. This is about having probably more money and just a really satisfying and wonderful life in general, like just a life that really works for you and feels good. So it's worth it. It's worth it to organize for success, do the work, make a list of baby steps, and then do them. Okay? That's really exciting. I think you are going to be so excited. I don't even want to put these cards away, honestly. You know what? Let's leave these two out. We're going to build on that real quick. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, but you've got to pursue this with a certain level of ruthlessness. You know, only so far as it feels right and divinely guided and in alignment and all that. But you deserve to give yourself this. Yeah. Yeah. So it's time to commit to your vision. You already have ideas and inspiration, and if you're not sure that you do, then it's time to clear the clutter or clear the mental fog in whatever way you need to so that you can really get in tune with your own ideas and inspiration and then commit to them and commit to yourself. Because you do have a life of freedom and joy coming in, but it's not going to happen because you did nothing. It's going to happen because you sat down, cleared out what you didn't need, made a list, made the call, did the thing, took the steps, and you built it. And when you start doing those steps, I know that you are feeling kind of burnt out right now, but it's saying that you will start to feel renewed vitality. You will feel a rejuvenation because this is going to light you up. Some of you have a love-hate relationship with making phone calls, going through your paperwork, filling out applications, applying for this. Um, mhm. Yeah, I'm being brought back to making phone calls for somebody. You've got to do the things though. That's what they're saying. You've got to do the things. Do it step by step. That's what they're saying. Just do it baby step by baby step because it's going to be worth it. There's amazing things in store for you. That's what they're saying. Yeah, look at this. Good luck. You have good luck on your side, but it's not going to fall into your lap with no action at all. This is a timeless reading, but whenever you're watching this kind of energy, there is a kind of energy where things can just fall into your lap. That does happen. That does happen in certain energy weathers. But the energy weather that's happening for you right now is one in which you have to harness the wind, as it were. You have to harness this energy by taking divinely inspired, aligned action. And also there's a side note that you need to get enough sleep. Yeah. Or get more restful sleep. Okay, I don't know why this is coming through. This is separate. No, it's not separate. They're telling me it's not separate. For somebody, you need to get better quality sleep by making sure that there's no blue lights in your room, like little tiny blue electronic lights or green. I'm seeing green lights. Little electronic lights for some people may be disturbing your sleep. So whatever you need to do to be able to sleep better, whether that's having a fan in your room to have a little bit of white noise, or wearing a mask so that you block out light pollution, or I don't know, whatever it is, maybe you need a new pillow. Whatever you need to get more restful sleep, that is a message that they're specifically giving to me and saying it's not separate. It is part of your journey to healing your burnout. Maybe also instituting a meditative time before bedtime instead of screen time. Just a suggestion. Okay. Okay. Pile 3. Ooh, blessings, patience, freedom. You're getting the birds too. Oh, and new beginnings. And action, taking action. Yeah. And these cards have come out before too. So you may have messages in pile 1 or 2. And then also I am getting the card of miracles for you. That's amazing. Miracles. Yeah, take action. You're so blessed. Be patient with the process of taking action, and you do have miracles in store for you and new beginnings. I love that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull one of these. This is Enchanted Art Oracle cards. Or I say one, but it's however many they give me. For pile 3. What does pile 3 need to know right now about career and finance? Thank you. Yeah, trust yourself. Yeah, trust yourself, literally. Is this one or two? These are thick cards. Listen to your own wisdom, listen to your own inner voice, listen to your own intuition. It is okay to do that thing you've been wanting to do. That is the final message. And also, we are going to flip your card. Pile 3. Every fortune, gold medal, and trophy. Every comeback, triumph, and celebration. And every kiss, hug, and hand held was first a thought, a whisper, or a dream. Go, the universe. I hear that you are getting the green light. That's what I hear. You're getting the green light. So it's time to go. Time to take action and go. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. Okay, that's your message today, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have fabulous luck with everything that you're pursuing, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.